My name is Ryan Muhanuzi and I'm a journalist. I hope you all know one of the major roles of a journalist is to inform people about the relevancy and irrelevancies of issues. Today, our focus is on education. As the African proverb goes, education is a gift that a parent can pass on to his or her child. Today, I would like to add that where a parent takes his or her child for education is a crucial part in this process. Let us look at one of the institutions that has been outstanding in the western region of Uganda, or even Uganda at large.
Located in the heart of Hoima City, Hoima West Division, Kibingo Cell, Bugambe Road, a kilometer away from Bunyoro Kitara Asian Cathedral, Kitara Institute of Commerce sits on a 12-acre piece of land with permanent buildings sandwiched in beautiful gardens. Founded by a prominent figure in Hoima City, the director's influential connections and political survey have shaped Kitara Institute's path since its founding in 1999. With roots in local politics and reputation for excellency, they have steered Kitara Institute to become a respected name, backed by full licensure from the Ministry of Education, Sports, Science and Technology.
My name is Isingoma Kitwe Nathan, the director Kitara Institute of Commerce. And before becoming the director, I began as a principal since the inception of the institute, that is 1999, and I served in that capacity of a principal up to 2012.
The director's vision for Kitara Institute stemmed from a desire to fill a gap no tertiary institution in the region. Driven by a love for his community and passion to uplift, he brought education closer to home. Empowering locals through knowledge seems to be his mantra.
The idea of establishing Kitara Institute of Commerce came a longer way. However, the igniting point was the lack of a tertiary business institution here in Bunyoro. The best institution was in Fort Potro. It was called Fort Potro Institute of Commerce. And students from Bunyoro here would trouble themselves going to Fort Potro. Other institutions we could hear of like Aduku UCC. So we really lacked a tertiary institution here, particularly in the service of business studies. It was out of this I came up with an idea of starting Kitara Institute of Commerce.
A local leader who turned mistrust into inspiration. Despite facing trust issues, financial hurdles, and staffing challenges, because he was one of them, he persisted. His resilience paved the path for Kitara Institute's growth, despite the fact that the locals' curiosity to see whether something good could come from another race, he did not stop.
Following up the idea of starting Kitara Institute of Commerce automatically wouldn't go without challenges. The first and greatest challenge was trust. People coming up to trust you, the person they have been seeing around here, and now you are telling them that you are starting an institute. Trust from the people, from within and around, was a great upheaval, convincing them to believe in you. However, gradually, one by one, they started believing and accepting what I was telling them. This would be followed by some finances. We can term it as resources, both human and financial. The moment people don't trust you, then giving you support, like in human resource, people to work with you, was also hard. It would take a lot of time to convince them that what we are doing is real and is genuine. Then they would join slowly one by one. And this will be followed by the money to pay them, paying your staff. However, gradually, slowly by slowly, we reached somewhere and we broke even. We started moving smoothly and serving.
With skilled hands and minds aflame, he aims to empower to elevate the game. Trained professionals bridge the gap, uplift the region, light a map. Visionary leader, eyes on the prize, striving for excellency, opening the skies. Leading the way, a beacon bright, Kitara Institute shines with purpose and light.
Right from the beginning, I had a mission, and this mission was to train professionals. We were lacking professionals in this field of business studies. So this was what we looked at as training professionals who would come out and serve the nation with all skills a professional would need to have. So it was also working hand in hand with our vision. The vision was to be a leading tertiary institution in this region. And I think with time we have achieved it. When you look at the tertiary institutions here in Bunyoro, you cannot count 1 or 2 before mentioning Kitara Institute of Commerce. We have maintained both on the mission and the vision, and we hope we are proceeding, progressing, and doing well as far as the vision and the mission are concerned.
A tree with deep roots bears sweet fruits. Kitara Institute's milestone is a testament to the director's unwavering commitment. A tree is known by its fruit. Years of nurturing minds have yielded a forest of impactful professionals, serving society with integrity and excellence. From classroom to boardrooms, Kitara's alumni are making waves, proving a giver is never poor. The Institute's legacy of producing quality professionals continues to uplift the region, one graduate at a time.
In our milestones, we have achieved so many things, but there are some which you cannot skip without mentioning. For instance, our long service in the field of this tertiary institution. Now we are going to 27 years. And when you look at other tertiary institutions, they start and collapse. Many have started behind us and you can no longer hear of them. They died completely. So this is one of the greatest milestones I cannot fail to mention, that we have stayed, we have maintained, and we have served. Along with the professionals we are sending out, we have produced many professionals in different sectors. All offices are full with workers trained from Kitara Institute of Commerce. All regions, now we are at a national level because our products are working everywhere. This one is another milestone which you cannot skip. Not only working outside, but when you compare our products from Kitara Institute of Commerce vis-a-vis other products from some other institutions, we are still holding the umbrella that ours are quite different and unique, because we make sure that we train them, give them the basic skills, give them whatever it takes to make sure that when they go out, they are not outcompeted. They do what they know and they serve diligently.
A dream takes flight on the wings of those who believe. The director's heart swells with gratitude for the pioneers who joined him on Kitara's journey, the first student who dared to dream, the staff who rolled up their sleeves, and all who lent a hand. A kind heart is never forgotten. Their contributions paved the way for Kitara's growth. They were the foundation of which the Institute stands tall. The director's appreciation knows no bounds for the first students who took a leap of faith, the staff who worked tirelessly behind the scenes, partners who saw the potential and invested, community members who supported the vision. They were the backbone. Kitara's success story is also theirs.
I have not worked alone. I've worked with so many people. They are key individuals. However, to begin with, I recognize the first students. For example, our first student is called Bagoma Stephen. Right now, he is a senior community development officer at Hoima City. He was the first student to enroll with the Kitara Institute of Commerce. So I recognize all other students who joined later because they were important what they contributed financially, materially, or helped us. I cannot forget the staff. I have Elder Kiagonza John. We started with him. We labored together. He could not leave me alone until time came when he felt that he could no longer serve and went. But I recognize and honor him. Other people were like my brother Sabit Charles, who was the first board chairperson. He helped me a lot. And plus others who I may not remember one by one.